Alright, ladies and gents, it's time for another episode of Layers of Fear, Nightmares in Phthalo Blue. My name is Splattercat, happy to have you here today as we walk around this corner, and something bad did not happen, actually. I'm kind of surprised. Even the plants want to be inside of this place. That's how pimpin' this house is. Welcome all back. In the previous episode, we had found a piece of severed flesh. Our wife had gotten burned up in a giant fire. It was all kind of a mess thus far. Oh, we found a key. That's right, I'd forgotten about that. Well, let's go into another horrid nightmare room. The entire game seems to take place in our house, with it looping us through corridors, kind of like the Winchester Mystery House. We always loop back and end up in our study where we've got our painting that we're working on, and each time we paint a little bit, we end up in a new area. There's nothing inside the bookcase. Nothing waiting for us right now. Looks like we're pretty good right here, too. I don't know. It sounded like something was running for a second, but I think it's just the fire burning. Ah. Do we go up to the creepy attic, or do we go this way? That's locked, so we go up to the creepy attic. Let's go ahead and take our visions of horror upwards. That room appears to be flammable. I doubt that we want to step over there, because that probably made the floorboards really, really weak. Let's just stick to it here. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Structurally, it sounds like things are about to break on us. Jesus. Oh, the baby liquefied, I think. I can't really tell. It's kind of dark right now. I'm having trouble seeing a lot of the things that are taking place. Although I'm kind of thankful for that. I don't know. Sometimes there are just things that you don't want to see. People leaving their dishes in the attic and they didn't even clean it up. Y'all are filthy, you know that? Crumbs laying around all over the place. I mean, never mind the fact that you apparently spilled a case of liquor. Seems like a pretty good waste to me. I do enjoy liquor. Okay. Warning signs. The following list is a compilation of the most common symptoms of schizophrenia. While typically diagnosed between the ages of 15 and 25, the disorder is known to affect older patients as well. Note that these symptoms are not exclusive to schizophrenia and should by no means be treated as conclusive evidence of this particular affliction. In order to obtain a proper diagnosis, you should contact a qualified specialist, i.e. a psychologist or a psychiatrist. Blank expression, stares off into space. Yes. Involuntary facial movements. Check. Insomnia, haven't noticed. Unusual gestures or postures, always had that. Unable to experience joy from activities, definitely. Depersonalization, what does that even mean? Awkward, clumsy movement, it might be from the accident. Prone to anger and more resentment, more passive-aggressive. Lack of motivation, yes. Suicidal tendencies, who knows? Well, the rat went that way. Pretty good book storage around here. Although I'd probably just use them all as linen closets or whatever. I do enjoy my linens. Nope. Every time I go in there, something bad happens. Forget that room. The room with the... The room with the deer every time. Wake up your mind. I wonder if that's the globe from the room with the deer. So it looks like that's just like a sealed up door. I guess we have no choice. Alright. Let's dive down this rabbit hole again. I suppose there's a light switch anywhere, right? Okay. I'm playing this in broad daylight right now, and it's like weirding me out. You can't... I don't know. I can't make it nighttime at will, guys. I don't have that kind of magical power. Gotta record when you got time. Gotta make eps when you got time. And right now I got time, and it's still freaking me the hell out. Nah. Let's play Spin the Globe. Whee! Expensive things are fun. Yes, more of that. More lamp. Yeah, more lamp. Let's light this room up until it's no longer freaky. I don't see anything about here. I mean, mostly, I'm just having trouble seeing. It's so... The roof fall? What happened? Oh, shit. That's abnormal, right? $7.29. Ah. We aren't going to have the combination of that. 729 isn't the combination of that thing. What is that? Oh. It's a dude eating a lady. That's fun. That's enjoyable. You just bit that bitch in half. You know what time it is? Time for lady eating. I know you're up to something. I'm watching you, painting. I'm watching you. You call me Sting. I hate clocks ticking. It's one of my least favorite things in the whole world. Every now and again I get stuck staying at somebody's house. It's got like a hella loud ticking clock. Oh, that painting just melted. Okay. Now would be the perfect time for one of those. Is your painting running jokes? Better go catch it, but... Is that a noose? What is that? Why would you have a drawer with just like rope in it? Yeah, I hate ticking clocks. They drive me crazy. Our perception appears to be having some kind of difficulty. Is the world rotting right now? I think the globe is bleeding. I didn't do it. I had no part in it. Don't tell Dad. Dad, I kind of went to the study and was messing around, and I may have made the globe bleed. I just stepped through a mirror. Holy shit. Does this one bleed too? I think it's just flecked with somebody's blood or something. It cannot be undone. I think we may have done something drastic to our wife. I'm thinking that spousal good nature was not our strong point. That doggy got toasted. Somebody forgot to teach their dog, don't mess with Satan. He enjoys himself a hot dog every now and again. You knew the joke was coming. Don't wince like that. You knew it was going to happen and you walked right into it. You could have paused the video at any moment and dodged that and just been like, nope, I know it's coming. I'm just going to jump straight up. But you didn't. You didn't. You wanted that hot dog joke. You wanted it, so take it. Take it! You want this as well? The wheelchair? I don't really need it. I wonder what that 729 was for. I feel like this is one of those games that you could really miss stuff in. Shit. How did I know? Every time. These guys always have names that incorporate food. Like Cornwallis, Mazeworthy. I don't know. Barleyton. Lord Wallace Barleyton. A painting thereof. By fancy men, for fancy men who enjoy drinking brandy on the veranda. Why does he have two faces? Why does that look like an overexposed picture? That's weird. I don't like it. Huh, that one also has two faces. I'm sensing a corollary here. That's upsetting. You know we gotta turn around. Alright, let's get it over with. Whew. Yep, I knew it. They're like, look at this tiny little picture. Zoom in on it, please. Don't pay attention to what we're doing behind you. Just zoom in on that little tiny picture right there. Okay. Yeah, the rat that I saw was bigger than that rat. The rat that I saw would make that rat its bitch. Like, it would put it in a headlock and just knuckle the back of its head with noogies all over again. It was a gnarly rat. Looks kind of like ice cream. Like sherbet. I don't know, it makes me kind of hungry. I like sherbet. It's a delicious, delightful food. Who doesn't love sherbet? Is that the wheelchair like half inside the ground? That's what you get for building wheelchairs out of wax. I guess he wasn't a fan of his job. This room is really sort of upsettingly dark. Hey! Stop throwing shit, ghost! He just tried to take us out like the Predator. I don't know if you ever saw that Predator movie, but they have like a big thing. It's like a razor disc that they throw and it like cuts like 5 people in half because it expands as they throw it. Or as it travels in the air. It's pretty dope. That's what they just tried to do to us. But I didn't know if anybody would get the reference, so... Predator's not like a hot commodity anymore like it used to be. The IP's been dragged through the mud too much. I'm wondering, like, if we go in different rooms, because obviously there's no way back right now. It closed it off behind us. And so my question is, do we ever get to go back to any of those other places that we were? Like, so that we can use the 729 or whatever? Or does the game just rely on you taking the right path, or is there no right path? You kind of just wander around until it leads you to where it wants you to go. Lock the door on us. Hell no. I'm gonna check this door first. That door's got shenanigans. Ow. Hit me in the face with the door, you douche. It's all fun and games when it's jump scares, but now I got a scar above my eye. Dick. this our marital bed? That bed seems a little bit small to get freaky on. I don't know. I like luxurious surfaces. People had small beds back then, though. You ever go to like an old house from back in the day? They had really, really little beds. They didn't know how to get like those California king beds where you just be like, ugh. You can like stretch out sideways across the entire thing and still have like 20 feet. One of my favorite things about being small, because I'm not a big dude. I'm a small dude. Is that like every bed is like a California king to me. Found his little collection of empty bottles this morning and I reacted badly. I know it's hard for him too, but god damn it, he should know better. The small child in the house. It's just irresponsible. I was trying to get my... No one home, no thank you. No solicitation. I'll be seeing you next time. The painting appears to be alive. There's a paint monster about. I didn't know this was a Stephen King game. Unlikely monsters all over the place. It's a candle monster! Arrgh. And what if, at the end, the monster is the painting? Ugh. Stephen King. Like moonwalks off screen.
This house is absolutely amazing. Oh, but those stairs. With that leg of mine, I think you'll have to carry me to the bedroom once we move in.
That's locked. So I think they are trying to direct me back over this way for more funsies. Oh, I didn't pick up the key. Didn't really think about it. Probably shoulda, but I didn't. Yet another picture. Our wedding picture, it would appear. A little book down in there. Was this openable before? I don't think that it was. So do we go right or do we go left? Let's try right. And right it is. We chose rightly. With good valor. And also non-scarediness. Which I'm especially proud of. I was lighting up. The fruit was terrified. I was turning on a light for the fruit. It's not just me. Banana, are you feeling safe? Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure the bananas feel safe. Otherwise, I can't adventure in peace. I look out for my banana homies like that. Oh, it's our bedroom again. You know some whack shit's about to happen in here. Anybody want a panda bear? Found a panda bear in the closet. Prosthesis snatchers, insatiable bastards, why the damn leg? Can't afford a new one. Apparently he was worried that rats were stealing his prosthesis. That seems a bit large for a rat to drag off. And really, to what end would a rat need a prosthetic leg?
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
That was my bad. For whatever reason, my mouse is broken and I right-clicked in the middle of the dialogue. Sorry if you wanted to look at the jar of blood more. I promise we'll look at it further. Man, that song was so bad that it gave the room cancer. Brutal. So,
Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all around, so funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare, I stepped right on her toes, and when she bumped my nose, I fell, and when I rose, I felt ashamed.
oh. So if I play the record backward, it destroys the room. And if I play it forwards, it reconstructs the room. Kind of an interesting superpower. Alright.
Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all around, so funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare, I stepped right on.
Why is he rolling all of his R's?
And when she bumped my nose, I fell, and when I rose, I felt ashamed. Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all.
I presume we're all better now, right? God, I hope so. Yay! We made it back! Oh, look, it put our prosthesis thing up on the wall. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is like procedural or what's going on here. It's sort of interesting watching this all take place. I think this thing goes on one of these shelves, right? Yay, the jar of blood which can be held upside down and it doesn't run. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me for another horrifying episode of Layers of Fear. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye, everybody.